projecting. Anyways, where are we? We're still on water signs. Scorpio. We'll do Scorpio. I guess I'll just keep repeating the message every video, because I don't know if anybody's gonna even see the general collective ones. I like to use those to announce what the next subject is gonna be, because I never know until I do that. Anyways, so again, I encountered a being on my social media detox for the week, and they said replace doubt with reasonable earnest. And so we are checking the doubt shadow and getting some clarification for what that means. So we're on Scorpio, so we're gonna pull some, see what the shadow comes out. Bro, I shuffled this up. This is the same as the Cancer reading. I got Queen of my World. I literally shuffled it before I started recording multiple times, and then during, and it comes right out. So you might also resonate with the Cancer reading, or have Cancer placement, or and because that wouldn't make sense if you didn't. Let's see what we're clarifying is Queen of my World. In the Cancer reading, I was talking about how the shadow is how you see yourself. How, like, your inner world, your inner world is your truest self. And your inner world doesn't have to always be safe for everybody else around you. It's okay if it's not everybody's cup of tea, because like it's who you are at the core of your being. Okay, that's too many. You can't just give me all of these damn cards. We're gonna need to pick one. Alright, that's what I'm gonna do. Thank you. Okay. So what I'm getting is that with the inner world, it looks like that is your inner thoughts, your innermost self is being elevated with this Eight of Cups. I almost said Pentacles. So you've been really working on your inner self, your true self, the part of you that kind of like it's giving subconscious energy. You're kind of like fixing your subconscious and ridding yourself of the doubt, because like this card feels really confident, like this is my fucking world and everybody else is just fucking living in it. That's what it's giving. Yeah, it looks like, because I see like child I was meant to be on the bottom, and then you have sacrifice at the top. You're learning that you don't have to sacrifice your inner child in order to get what you want. And maybe you did a lot of self-sacrificing as a child, because oftentimes when it comes to trauma and things like that, like we do a lot of self-sacrificing to get our needs met, and it doesn't continue to work when growing up. I swear I just heard a kid yell, "Mom!" It's not my kid, because it sounded way older and it sounded like a boy, and I don't got boys. But you know, kids be playing outside my house all the time. So yeah, with the sacrifice also, I'm kind of like, cooperate. With this 10 of Wands, Like this is Medusa at the bottom of this card. Let me see if I can like get closer so you can actually see. Like that's Medusa. And it's giving like a lot of like self-sacrificing energy, or even like other people putting you in the position of like being persecuted, condemned, for like something that wasn't even your fault, is what I'm picking up on. And you've got like, oh, let me try and cover that. The devil card here too. Stop. I did not have this much issues with the Cancer reading. Anyways, the devil card here. It's kind of giving like condemnation and persecution over stuff that's not even your fault. And it's just like, I'm getting this feeling like your past may have created some kind of trauma and it changed you. Because, like, in the story of Medusa, all she was just a beautiful woman. And, you know, she was devoted to her goddess. And then something happened to her. And then she's the one who gets punished. And if you think about it, like, with the way that she was transformed, now there are various different things, but this specific version of the story is what I'm getting. Like, she was transformed into this beast. And then everybody wanted to, like, try to cut her head off. And what I'm getting is that maybe something in the past that happened to you changed you on a fundamental level, perhaps when you were a child. And when you're changed at such a young age, that version of you continues until adulthood. And it's perfectly fine while, it can be perfectly fine while you're a kid, or at least, you know, everybody pretty much ignores it and makes it seem like it's not really a problem. But then when you become an adult, it no longer works. And so now you're just this monster as an adult because of something that happened to you as a child and turned you into something else. And so now it's your responsibility to deal with it. Because now you're being like put under fire because of something that happened to you, because now you're an adult. And while you didn't get the help that you needed as a child to actually become a better, well-rounded adult, now you're just the devil. You're just evil. You're just not okay. It's not okay for you to be this way as an adult. And that's what I'm getting from like this persecution, like that transition from like being a child to an adult and not getting the help that you need put you in this position of like being considered this evil person or whatever the thing is. Because many kids who grow into adults end up taking vices, and nobody takes responsibility for how they ended up relying on vices just to get by because they didn't get the help that they needed as a kid. And so when no one takes responsibility for that, then it's your job as the adult to see your way through it, which can be really difficult because it's just like, sometimes it's just like you woke up like this. You woke up realizing to the fact that, you know, this was a problem. There was a problem. And now you're the only one left to take responsibility for it. And sometimes it can be a lot harder when you become an adult to do it. But what I'm getting is that you're doing it and you're doing it successfully. And that's leading you into the Fool card, a lighter, new beginning. Anyway, I'm out of time. I hope that